Yeah, it was a misclick. I mean, we just let this go. This gives us a creature. It doesn't give him anything. That really sucks for our opponent. He still can win though. Okay. I mean, if I sacrifice a Courage catcher there, he just pays with Petal. I guess even if I draw a blue source, I shouldn't slam Patron because we still want the force. Elish Norn, that's gross. Okay. Meddling Mage, what do you name? He can't cast Reanimate. His hand is likely... Actually, wait, dudes, I can cast the Patron... Oh, no, I can't. Okay. So we have a not uncounterable Meddling Mage. Or we can go with Mind Sensor. Why don't we just slam Meddling Mage? Maybe he forgets I named Cavern? Or I can't tap the Cavern to try to fake him out with it. Well, since we're not putting Patron Wizard in play because we tried to get him with the whole, hey, this is a Merfolk deck. Just name Exhume. Name Force. Naming Force is actually really clever, Skirk Commander, because we have a Force. Animate Dead's usually just a 1-of. Yeah, Exhume is a 4-of. Exhume is probably how he gets out of this. It's either you name Exhume or you name Force. I like naming Exhume. Actually, I think naming Exhume is really tech because it's probably the last Reanimate spell he has to get him out of this. I think it is Exhume too, guys. We can still lose here. He could have another Animate Dead. Okay, he scoops. Now, the only problem is now does he really buy that we're fish? Like, Swordfish? That's a clever name, by the way. Can we just change the name to this deck Swordfish, even though we're wizards, and just throw everyone off? Can we just call this Swordfish? Swordfish? Power Blast. Seriously, can we name this Swordfish? Rest in pieces. Rest in pieces. Misdirection. That would make me happy. This answer's Animate Dead, although that's iffy. Sower of Temptation! Yes, we're doing it. Moon still works. Sure, my names are great, says Bob. Rogue says, in order to play Swordfish, we need Stoneforge. Okay, true. Swords isn't a great answer to their deck. Harbinger's actually better in a lot of ways. Swordfish. I was waiting, did we win? We did, although we had a misclick. It wasn't necessarily my opponent's fault. It happens. I don't think this is a standstill match. I don't think I can tap out for standstill easily. Wizards of the Coast. Cut a sword. Jite's a sword of sorts. I kind of like swords though because we were able to, like, his Iona named blue, and then we won with swords. But if he names white, we have to Harbinge. Do you have no graveyard hate? Run Needle? Yeah. I run 2 Rest in Peace. Tux likes the standstill in this matchup. Joe asks what's modern wizards look like. Oh, it's awesome, Joe. Oh, it's like Blood Moons. No, you're fine, Rogue. I've actually blown up the cards as big as they can go, and I'm on a bigger screen even, so... If you're watching on a smartphone, though, that's not going to help. I don't think I have time to tutor with Ether Mage in this matchup. I think this is loose, because it only answers 1. I think the Master of Waves is way more than we need, and the Mangara is too slow. Okay, that's a start. I still don't like the stance. So you don't like the Magus of the Moon? Okay, he does have vials. Or, I think I'm going to cut some number of standstill. You know what? I'm just going to cut. I just don't think they're right for the matchup. I'm sorry, I just don't think they're right for the matchup. Rogue doesn't like the Magus. Yeah, I cut it. Thanks to the follow, Reno. Whoa, I just missed somebody. I'm going to catch ya. Thanks so much, Crabman3134, for the follow, Reno. Welcome to the show, dude. Welcome to the show. Thank you. Needle, Wasteland, Caracas. Seems good against Reanimator. Let's keep it. Oh my god. This hand is stupid, potentially. Like, slam Needle on Grizzlebrand turn 1. Vidalcan Aether Mage? Oh, Sunfish, that's not why it's here. Please tell me you understand why this is in the deck. Surf and Wurf? What? Surf and Turf? You could name it Surf and Turf. We have flyers too, though. Science. Sorry I complained. Thanks for the follow, Reno, man. Welcome to the show. It's for the wizard cycling. Sun gets it. Sunfish gets it. Don't you dare go for the turn 1. Crappy's going for the turn 1. Oh wow, he mulliganed heavily and kept a no-lander. Nice. No lands. Look, Ma, no lands. That's gross for us. I technically could go turn 1 Vial, but I don't think I need to. I think you just go land drop Needle. Don't you just go land drop Needle? Like, he may have the Grizzlebrand reanimation in hand. He may just be looking to rip a land drop. Can his deck beat Caracas? I think you just Needle the Grizzlebrand. Tidespout Tyrant. He can beat Caracas, yeah, Tidespout Tyrant. Joe says, I don't like the look of the colorless mana now. Oh, the little diamonds, these? Don't show the waste. I don't think we should either. Why don't we just strand into... I don't want to show the Caracas either, because he won't go for it then. Let's not show Caracas or Wasteland. One of these two lands is the next land we're going to play, though, depending on how my opponent gets out of his no-lander. Makes you sad? Ironblood says go for turn 1 Vial. Why? If we Needle the Grizzlebrand, we have all the time in the world. The only thing that he could... I just don't see a reason that we need to Vial turn 1. What's wrong with Vial turn 2 after playing Caracas or Wasteland? Like, if he's looking just to draw a mana source, if he has like another Petal or another source of mana next turn, and a Dark Ritual, he just goes for it and we have nothing. And then he draws a bunch off the Grizzlebrand. I used to play Reanimator myself. I like Needle a lot, guys. I don't understand why you guys are thinking it's something else. I like Needle on Grizzle. That's why we brought it in. Blood says, I don't like it. We lose massive tempo. I'm going with the name Grizzlebrand. That's the only way he steals the game. If he's not making land drops, he kept a pretty poor hand. The only way he can get back in is to steal the game. Pithy Needle, name me Underground Sea. There's the Delta. Here's the turn 1 reanimation. Now we get him with Caracas, hopefully. Dark Ritual. Entomb. Okay. Right, Tuck says, don't let yourself lose the game for a dumb reason. Thank you. That's excellent. So we're gonna waste and then play Ether Vial. Elishnorn? Okay. We can bounce that with Caracas. Again, I don't want to show the Caracas. We want him to be like, oh, I'll go for it. But it's still... Oh, jeez, rest in peace. Hold up. They sometimes run days. My version ran days for a little bit. We already beat the Elishnorn with the Caracas. Unless he has Reanimate, Needle, Naming Crocus. I still think you just waste him and play Needle. Blood says, I don't think the opponent's winning anyhow. Yes, Rogue, he could have Abrupt Decay out of the board. Yes, so the Needle doesn't necessarily stick. He quickly passes the turn. That's a good sign for the home team. Just a Move says, waste first. Oh, you think that he would... Oh, true, because I showed the waste. That's true. He could daze the Aether Vial to protect the wasteland. That's true. He's going to decay the Rest in Peace. Never seen a hand with Vidic and Aether Mage. This card is awesome. I mean, there's no worry of daze now. It's just a matter of if he has Force, and if he has Force, we can Vial in the Curse Catcher in response. Do you still not show the Caracas? Do we show the Red Splash? What did I bring in that was part of the Red Splash? 2 Power Blasts? Let's slam the Rest in Peace. Does Aether Mage make the cut in Modern? He's going for the Force, I think. We get him with the Curse Catcher. We kind of had the nuts against this guy. That's game. Not bad. Hey, you know, first night out with Wizards and Legacy, I think we did pretty well for ourselves. So everybody's asking about the Legacy variant, or it's the Modern variant. I can show it off, but I think the Legacy version's way sweeter. Although the Modern one's been winning more games than this one has, admittedly. I don't know why I stuck the Forces in here. That's not actually where they curve. If anything, they're way out here, or you could stick them in the 0 or the 1s. You stick them out. Put the Forces way out there if you want to. Kami says play XCOM. Such draws. Lego says, I think you're putting too high a premium on hiding information. Games like this is why Legacy is such an anomalous form. No one even attacked with a creature. Okay, so I'll show off the Modern variant, though. It's a Blood Moon variant, and it's very good. We've 4-1'd with it twice. But you don't have to take my word for it. You can go back and watch the rebroadcast. I saved it. It's on YouTube. It's on... it's in Twitch as well through the profile. If you don't know how to get to my rebroadcast, it blows my mind that a lot of viewers don't necessarily know how to get there. It's really easy. It's really easy. It's literally the same URL as my Twitch, except /profile. It gives you all of the... You click on this, and look what it takes you to. I'm going to walk you through it, because there's a lot of people, especially some of my European viewers, you guys are like, well, you stream at a hard time for me to watch, but I want to watch your stuff. It's not hard. You go to past broadcast, and there's only so many because we had to restart the channel. There's only a few. See? There's only a little bit to pick through right now. If you want more rebroadcasts, you need to go through my YouTube. Go to highlights. I put up a couple highlights for you guys too if you want to watch something a little on the shorter side. This one's a minute long. This one's about 7 minutes, 8 minutes. But if you want to watch a full broadcast, we have some XCOM. We have some Kingdom. And I've got a whole lot of Magic. 99% of these are Magic streams. It's not hard. Why did I have to restart the channel? I got hacked. Hacked. We're down to 2 Aether Mage in Modern. We're trying one fantastic image. I'm not opposed to it. It's not bad. We're running Akira. The Vendilion Clique's actually in the sideboard. Another Moon is in the sideboard. I'd like to go back to testing Ensnaring Bridge, but Moon seems to be getting the job done against most of the Eldrazi. The only Eldrazi that's not getting the job done is Red-Green Eldrazi. Did we ever find the hacker? Did they ever find the hacker? Twitch never restored my old account, so I don't think they ever bought. No offense. I understand there's millions and millions